What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of the Dark MAGA podcast. I am Cav, known as Patriotic Cav on X and wherever else. I'm at Patriotic_Cav as my tag. Again, on X, Getter, Instagram, even the video platforms, YouTube, Rumble, TikTok. I kept it all the same, at Patriotic_Cav. You guys can go follow me over there, listen to me run my mouth, troll people. That's really all I do on X, is try to get under people's skin, mess with them. Because, we have fun. That's all it's about. Who cares? It's the internet, You can't take it too seriously. So I mostly troll over there. We do a little bit of trolling, as they say. We are going to have a shorter episode. I'm kind of just wanted to comment real quick on the Joe Rogan stuff. I didn't want to take too long with this. We are on YouTube, Rumble, and Apple and Spotify. So if you guys want to help us through the audio portions of this, we'll go great length to drop a 5-star review, help us move through the algorithm and get us up there. So do appreciate that. Like, subscribe, share also goes a long way. So thank you so much for that. So Joe Rogan's under fire from the MAGA crowd. MAGA versus Joe Rogan is what I saw when I first signed on, for what they say is endorsing RFK Jr. I keep saying JFK and I'm going to slap myself. RFK Jr., which he did not. I won't play the entire thing, but we'll listen to a few seconds of it.
That's just what they do. That's politics. They do it on the left. They do it on the right. They gaslight you. They manipulate you. They promote narratives. And the only one who's not doing that is Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
You a fan?
Yeah, I am a fan. Yeah, he's the only one that makes sense to me. He's the only one that he doesn't attack people. He attacks actions and ideas, but he's much more reasonable and intelligent. I mean, the guy was an environmental attorney and cleaned up the East River. I mean, he's a legitimate guy.
All right, so he goes on and on and on about a lot of nice things about oh my God, I was about to say it again, RFK Jr., but he never officially endorsed him. There was no official endorsement in there whatsoever. And he kind of goes on to say, he comments on it. Okay, bring this up. Yeah, there we go. Joe Rogan, this is on him on X if you're listening on audio. For the record, this isn't an endorsement. This is me saying that I like JFK. Oh my God, I said JFK again. My God, I'm sorry, guys. We're going to be here all day. RFK Jr. as a person, and I really appreciate the way he discusses things with civility and intelligence. I think we could use more of that in this world. I also think Trump raising his fist and saying, fight, after getting shot is one of the most American effing things of all time. I'm not the guy to get political information from. If you want that from a comic, go to Dave Smith. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. He actually knows what he's talking about. I'm not a big fan of Dave Smith. I know a lot of people like him. I don't hate him, but he's, really got to stick up his butt with the libertarian stuff. And there's a lot I disagree with him on. But you can disagree and not hate somebody. Right here, you have people like Tim Pool, Cat Turd going at it. Cat Turd saying the cringiest thing imaginable right now is the podcast bro diehard fence riders simping for Bernie bro Joe Rogan, who literally just endorsed weirdo I said JFK again, Jesus help me, RFK Jr. and refuses to interview Trump and pretend he's somehow on our side. What I would say to that, Cat Turd, because I really like his account, he's never been, quote unquote, on our side, Joe Rogan. He's always been a Bernie bro. He's always been that questioning both sides. Yeah, he's pro free speech, which nowadays the left has gone so far left that just simply supporting free speech makes you right wing now. But Joe Rogan did amplify a lot of right-wing voices. He did help a lot of people get out there, which is important. He opens up the conversation to people being actually, he's not the top podcast anymore. Tucker Carlson took that spot, but he's one of the top podcasts. Millions and millions of listeners. Somebody like that who questions the government, questions the main narrative, pushbacks on the narrative, that's important, whether you fully agree with them or not. And Tim Pool was kind of going back at Catter and saying, I think Trump is on track to lose, and this is why. Dems are a cult. Will march in lockstep. MAGA diehards can't form alliances properly. Independent/post libs will say F that. Registered Dems outnumber GOP by almost 12 million. That number is climbing thanks to Scott Pressler. I do agree with some of the stuff, like Dems are a cult. Hashtag vote blue no matter who is what they say. Literally, no matter who it is, we will vote for. It could be some brain dead guy who needs a computer just to communicate with people. We don't care. We'll push him over to the finish line. It could be a walking corpse. Then we know who I'm talking about. We'll vote for him. They don't care. Whoever it is, the Dems will get out and they will vote for that person, which is why they're so hard to beat in the elections. But it also makes them brainwashed sheep. It makes them cultists. Whereas the right, yeah, we're free thinkers, we're open minded. We just because they have an R next to their name, we're not going to just blindly give them our vote. They have to earn it. Even though they do call us the cult, doesn't make any sense. Do I have that other tweet here? I wasn't going to comment on this, but RFK did say he kind of Tim. Let me bring up the other tweet. He deleted it. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't. Tim Pool said, "Okay, I'm voting for RFK Jr. now," like as a joke, and RFK said, "I'm so grateful to you, Tim, for your confidence in me, and most of all, your steadfast defense of the Constitution and relentless love for our country." Tim Pool replied, "You're a good dude, brother. I was just trolling the haters, but in all honesty, I do intend to vote for Trump. I hope to see you be part of the administration." I will say that I get people being upset with Joe Rogan and Kyle Rittenhouse. We see how important this election is. The MAGA sees it probably better than anybody. That we're one election away from full-blown tyranny. They always say, "Oh, it can't happen. It can't happen." Yeah, I'm sure everybody in the UK right now probably thought that at one point, but look what's happening over there. You post an opinion that they don't like, they throw you in jail. That is literally happening right now. Look at Venezuela. Armed guards stealing their elections. I'm sure there's a lot of them that never thought they would ever see the day of something like that happening. And I, like a lot of MAGA, truly believe if Kamala Harris gets elected, we will witness the end of the United States of America. I don't think we'll see another Republican win an election for, I don't know. It might even be in my lifetime. I might never see another Republican. If they get a hold on these elections, and think of it, if they clean house, which they very could, they own the House, they own the Senate, they own the presidency. They already have all the local DAs and judges and all that. We all know how they are, left wingers, rhinos. They own the court systems. If they can win the House and the Senate and everything like that, it's all over. I truly believe Trump, I think he worded the best, that this is our final battle. We're either going to save America or America's going to be destroyed. So my point is, being MAGA sees that, Catter and stuff that, so we realize how high the stakes are. So to have anybody put that in jeopardy even for a second, yeah, they get angry, they get emotional. They're on the attack, they're on the offense now, which is good in many cases. Sometimes it's not. But I'm just saying I understand the emotion. That's you might say, oh, it's cringe. The Catter's getting mad and going back and forth. That's pure patriotism right there. He loves our country. A lot of the MAGAs get angry. They love our country. They want to make America great again. They want to see this country thrive. And you could be disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Joe Rogan. I know he said before, now maybe he's changed his mind, but I know he said he will not ever interview Trump because he doesn't want to, quote unquote, help him. I think if Joe Rogan sees how bad things are, like in the UK, he sees how bad the Harris administration is, he understands that we will experience full-blown tyranny, communism, if they win. If he understands all that and still won't endorse Trump, still won't help him to get elected, then that's just we're gonna have a different conversation. I think it's very stupid of him, but maybe he just doesn't get it. I don't know. Maybe he's commenting on things he really doesn't understand. But I guess we'll see it play out. I will just say I don't think it's helpful to attack somebody like Joe Rogan to cause more division. You attack people like Kyle Rittenhouse. We got to learn to calm down. Kyle Rittenhouse took it back, whether that be because of pressure or he really did have time to, like as he said, speak with people on the Trump team, slept on it. Maybe he did change his mind. Either way, you can't get too... I mean, there's people like, I'm so mad at Kyle. I wish he was in jail right now. Like, come on, dude. That's effed up. because he said he might not vote for the candidate of your choice. You hope he was rotting in jail now. We do gotta learn to, within our own party, chill out. Now when it comes to the other side, within our own party, yeah, cool the temperature a bit. Chill out. Recalibrate. Because right now the Harris campaign's on fire. They are blowing through the Trump's numbers. Their meme team's out in full force. They have TikTokers, paid or not, they're out there. Big time celebrities coming out. There's most likely, if I had to guess, I could be wrong, if I had to guess that there's going to be a big Taylor Swift concert rally type thing. You know they're going to pull out the big guns. They're getting desperate. You know, I wish people like Dave Smith and others would get this stick out of their ass and realize just how dangerous it would be to have a, Harris administration. But I can't vote for Trump. He liked the jab. He never mandated anything. That, first of all, the quote-unquote vaccine was going to be made whether Trump was president or Hillary was president. It was coming out. You want to say, well, because of warp speed, it got out even sooner, maybe, but it would still be the same thing. It's been what, 5 years now? Just about 5 years. The vaccine has gotten worse. So more time wouldn't have fixed it. It was what it was from the beginning. Trump never mandated it. At the time, they said, hey, this is 99% effective. I thought it sounded good. I wasn't going to get the vaccine, but pretty much all my friends did. A lot of my family members did. Not immediate family, but... And I didn't mock them for it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like I get it. 99% effective. That's what the initial numbers were. Want to be safe and all that, whatever. You can get it. I'm not. Then more information started coming out, and then, I went on the offense about it. But I don't, just because RFK does not like vaccines, I don't think that's a reason to put him into the presidency. There's a lot more than just whether you want the jab or don't want the jab. Trump never mandated anything. And Trump, there's a lot more than just the jab. Look at the border. Safest border that we've ever had under Trump. Best economy. The Right to Try Act, Animal Cruelty Act, getting people out of prison who are, like that one lady was rotting for 40 years because she sold some weed. It's insane. And Trump's policies were so helpful to help everyday people, the forgotten people. You want to condemn him a little bit on COVID? You can. I don't think it's all fair. But even so, his presidency, he was one of the best presidents we've ever had. And right now you have a choice between Trump saving America, making America great again, or full-blown communism with Harris. It's literally that. I know some people want to stand on their principles and be like, well, I'm voting for JFK. I just can't give in to the two-party system. They're trying to jail Trump right now. They tried to murder Trump. They'll probably try again before the election's out. He is anything but part of the establishment. You want to say he trusted some establishment people? Yeah, and he admits that. He admits he trusts some, people he shouldn't have. He was duped by the establishment. He's not part of it. He's made some mistakes. He definitely has. But no human being's perfect. There's no human being in existence that you're going to agree with 100% of the time. They don't exist. Nobody. No matter how highly you think of them. No human being on this earth exists that you'll agree with all the time. So yeah, there's some things I disagree with Trump on, but overall he was the best president of my lifetime. And I'm going to be voting for him, and I think if you want to save America, you should too. You don't have to, you can do what you want, but I'm just saying. There are only two choices no matter what you think. You want to hold your nose and do it, but just got to get out there, got to go and vote. Register people to vote, make phone calls, door knock, it's all important. I would just say everybody needs to chill. We don't need all this infighting. We have too much infighting, and while we're fighting, Kamala Harris' team is effing crushing it right now. They are, whether you want to admit it or not. You say the numbers are fake or whatever. It's not just Kamala Harris. Yeah, she's retarded, but it's not just Kamala Harris. It's the machine. It's the elites. It's the Obamas and everybody else working behind the curtain. It's not just Kamala Harris. Yeah, if our elections were 100% fair, 100% fair, and it was literally a 1v1 with Trump and Harris, I wouldn't worry about it. Trump would win in a landslide. But unfortunately, it's Hollywood. It's the celebrities. It's the athletes. It's the music artists of the world. It's all the top, richest, most powerful people in the world on their side versus us. Trump carries our voice, didn't take a paycheck. He does it because he loves his country. Being thrown in jail, being shot at, he's still going strong. You have to respect that on some level, even if you don't like the guy. But that's where I'm at. I don't tell people who to vote for, but I say if you want to make America great again, you want to whatever you think. Trump is the only deterrent for full-blown communism. He's the only thing in their way. You go, I wish there was something else in the way, like a DeSantis or something. Well, tough shit. That's a part of growing up. Life is about playing the cards you were dealt, whether you like it or not. You want to say Trump's not perfect, fine, but he's the only thing that can stop them. That is just a fact. That's not my opinion. There's no other opposition to the full-blown tyranny of the left. See what they're doing in the UK right now. Make no mistake, that can easily happen in America. We already do. Look at Douglas Mackey. Posted a Hillary Clinton meme, and now he's going to jail. Most likely going to jail. So we'll wrap it up there. I didn't want to go too far. I just want to talk about the Joe Rogan thing real quick. Like, subscribe, share if you guys can. Comment your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah, I'm going to do an episode soon of answering questions. So drop your questions in the comments below. You can message me your questions. You can email patrioticcav@gmail.com. Message me your questions. I will read them on air, and we'll do it live. It'll be awesome. It'll be a lot of fun. Again, DM, email, comment, throw them in below, and I'll get to them in the next video. And it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. @patriotic_cav on all social media. Leave us a 5-star review if you go on Spotify and Apple. Goes a long way. Share the video. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next video.